Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate your time and your help thus far. I have a big update for what happened yesterday as it pertains to the assault weapon ban fiasco with our Attorney General here in Massachusetts. I have a list so that I can stay on track because there's a lot of information that I'm going to put out, and I'm going to have a lot of information for you as links in the description. So this video is how can you help, because we need your help. If you're watching this outside of Massachusetts, this is a national fight. It's not just our fight in Massachusetts, because what happens here will happen everywhere. So yesterday, in addition to it being my birthday, I spoke with Representative Mark Lombardo's office, spoke with Goal, the Gun Owner Action League here in Massachusetts. I spoke with several other people. Ryan Fatman's office got back to me, the state senator. So I've compiled a list of what happened up to yesterday, where we stand, and what we need you to do. And there's some specific requests for my viewership from some of these parties. The first thing that needs to be noted, there were actually 3 pieces of legislation that were submitted over the weekend. Actually, all of them were on Saturday. The first one I covered on a previous video was from State Senator Humason, H-U-M-A-S-O-N. And his bill number, it actually has a bill number now, it's SD 2637. So if you go to the Massachusetts legislature website, and you can type that in, and you can read the bill. And I'll actually have a link to that in the description. Just hit that link, and you can be able to read the bill for yourself. And I went over the bill in a previous video. Basically what it seeks to do is to repeal the enforcement notice put forth by the Attorney General last week, which effectively took away Second Amendment rights for anybody that wanted to have a semi-automatic rifle, whether it's an AK or an AR, etc., and what she termed as a copy or duplicate of an assault rifle. So it's going to take away her ability to do that again. And on paper, it looks pretty good. I'm hearing a lot of positive things about it from the legal side, so hopefully we can get that voted through quickly. The other 2 pieces of legislation were submitted by Representative Mark Lombardo here in Massachusetts. The first one mirrors the Humason bill to a T. So they both submitted the same thing, so that both bills in each house are identical, so there's less banter back and forth about picking it apart and who wants to add what. So they're identical. It should push it through faster. The third piece of legislation that was submitted, this one was by Rep. Mark Lombardo again. This one seeks to redefine assault weapon here in Massachusetts. Now, if you look at the verbiage of what an assault weapon is here in Massachusetts, and I'll put the actual text in the description so you can see just how crazy it is. But what he's looking to do is to redefine it by taking out the words copy and duplicate, just erasing them. Everything else is going to stay the same, unfortunately. But we're looking to go back to where we were Tuesday, instead of having the whole fight of, going like freedom here, I guess. But he's looking to take away copy and duplicate out of the previous definition, and also that would rescind what the Attorney General Maura Healey did. So that's the portion of the legislation. Now, I will have a link to State Senator Humason's page, so you can have his contact information, and please reach out and thank him. I will also have a link to Mark Lombardo, State Representative Mark Lombardo's information, so that you can thank him as well. And like I said, there'll be a link to the bill that was submitted, and I'll also put in a copy of the text for the rewording of the assault weapon definition here in Massachusetts. Now, if you're gonna go on the website, the Massachusetts, it's malegislature.gov, and the bill numbers for Mark Lombardo's legislation, the one that mirrored Senator Humason's is HD 4948, and the one to remove copy and duplicate from the definition of assault weapon is HD 4949. At the moment, as I'm filming this, the text for those 2 aren't up on the website, but the State Representative Lombardo's office did send me that in an email, so I'll have that so I can post it. Next, I spoke with Goal, the Gun Owners Action League here in Massachusetts, who is working on this fervently. I was informed that they did speak with Wayne LaPierre from the NRA. They're meeting with the NSSF, the National Shooting Sports Foundation. They've met with COM2A, which is another nonprofit Second Amendment entity here in Massachusetts that does a lot of work to fight the state and fight for our rights. And there are a lot of moving parts. It's very fluid right now, but they are working on every single avenue legislatively and legally to make this go away. What I was specifically asked to relay is this: call Governor Charlie Baker's office. Do not text or email or Facebook or whatever. Call them. The number is 617-725-4005. That's the governor's office in the State House. His office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Call him. It's better to call because it's not like text on a page. It's an actual person on the phone that they have to actually speak to, and they actually are held accountable for talking to people. That's whether you're a state resident or not. Call the governor's office. Hammer him with phone calls. Don't just call once. Call twice, 3 times. Get your friends to call. Get your mom to call. And you need to ask him this: Governor, as a Republican, why are you letting the Attorney General do this to us? We have been stripped of our Second Amendment rights, and you've been silent. Where do you stand? Why are you letting this happen? Just something quick like that. And that's going to speak to an aide, and they're going to relay. If 50,000 people call, they're going to tell the governor 50,000 people called on the subject. And because right now we're almost a week into this, and the governor has been silent. Also, I'll have a link in the description to Charlie Baker's contact information on the state website, so you can just click that link at your convenience and have all his contact information. As it pertains to the time crunch, I've said numerous times that the legislative session for this year ends July 31st, and while that is true, there is enough time to get this done. In Massachusetts, we had an upskirting law that went through in 24 hours. They created a law and passed it through in 24 hours, and what that was made it illegal to take cell phone pictures up girls' skirts. So this shouldn't have any problem going through either, because this is our Constitution. Now here are some specific ways that residents and non-residents of the state can help. We need your help. Don't just overlook this, please. Goal. I'll have a link to their information in the description. Goal.org, GOAL.org. Their phone number is 508-393-5333. They could use some money. Obviously, everything that they're doing costs money, and whether you join for, I think it's $25 for the year, or just donate, whether it's $5, $10, $50, whatever you can do, the more people that chip in a couple dollars, the better it is overall. And it's direly needed right now. Also, while we're on the subject of Goal, follow them on Twitter. It's at Goal Update, GOAL Update. I'll put a link in there so that's easier for you. But follow them and retweet everything they put out about this, please. You know that it's not being pushed across the country. Nobody's covering it, especially now this is the Democratic National Convention. The last thing that the Democrats want is for the country to realize that they're just removing people's rights without due process. Like their page on Facebook. I'll put a link in there again, so you can just link to the Facebook page and repost and forward everything they put out, please. And get your friends to do it as well. Anybody you know who likes the Second Amendment, who likes to shoot, please get them to do the same 2 things. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and repost all their stuff. And their Facebook, if you don't just want the link and you want to punch it in yourself, it's at Gun Owners Action League. The other state agency that's fighting like a dog for us is COM2A. It's the Commonwealth Second Amendment Association. They're COMM2A.org, COM2A.org. Same thing. Join and donate if you can. Please. They need the money too. They fight everything legally, not just this. Anything that's a violation against Second Amendment rights, or people who are getting unduly denied their license to carry in the state, these people take up the fight for them, and it's non-profit. Same thing. Follow and retweet everything they do on Twitter. Link is in the description. At COM2A is their handle on Twitter. Facebook, same thing. Like the page, at COM2A. Repost, forward everything they do. Link is in the description for you to make it easier. If you want to reach out and call them, their phone number is 617-942-0660. They're fighting for us, just like Goal is. They need some help as well. In a video that was the Massachusetts assault weapons ban the legislature reacts video I did a couple days ago, I put a link in there that was this, to the letter that I read in the video of how the representatives and the state senators basically laid the smackdown on the Attorney General, telling her that she didn't do the right thing and to rescind what she did. Look at that letter. Read that letter. I'll put the link in the description again to make it easy for you. Look for your state senator if you're a resident. Look for your state representative if you're a resident. If they're there, call them and thank them. They need to know that we support them. If they're not there, call them and ask them why they're not supporting our constitutional rights. Why are they supporting the tyrannical move of the Attorney General? If you don't know who your state senator or your state representative is, I got a link for you too. You can click the link and it'll bring you up to a page. You can search right by your address and it'll pop up who you have, and you can just click on them and get all their contact information as well. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody because we need the help badly. So that's the quick update. That's where we stand as of 08:56 hours on Tuesday, July 26th. I'm sure I'm going to get more information today and I will pass it along to you. Please like, subscribe, share, get this out there because nobody else is. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I need your help, guys. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Until the next time, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Thank you, and take care.